What's up, guys? It's your boy El Check, and we back here in Cali, Colombia. Estoy aquí con Kelly. She gonna help me a little bit with this video. So look, today we're gonna talk about being robbed and drugged in Medellin in Colombia. There's many stories out there, right? Everybody's talking about what's going on. Is it safe to come to Colombia? Is this gonna happen to me? Look, guys, I wanna break it down for you from my experience, how these things go. So look, basically, you come to Colombia and you're gonna see that it's not how you think. And I say that because look, the first thing is a lot of these stories I see on YouTube, they're just fake. And what's happening is people are seeing that you're gonna get a lot of views from saying that you were drugged and robbed in Medellin. I've seen it in very different countries, everywhere. Like I've seen some stories in Sosua, Santo Domingo, Medellin, all over the place, people saying they were robbed and drugged. And this has been happening forever, but like the volume is going up like crazy. Like the amount of stories I'm seeing is ridiculous. And this is not to take the credit away from these people. I know some of these stories are real, but at the same time, I just know they all cannot be real. So what I'm thinking is people are just chasing clout and they're actually making up these stories. So from there, you got to kind of decipher the stories you listen to. Do they even sound real? Do this sound like something that would really happen like anywhere? I've heard some ridiculous stories that really don't add up to me. It makes me question, why did you even like take those certain actions? Why did you choose to do this or that? Like, were you even really thinking about the moves that you were making? Or are you just making this whole story up? I've heard people say the cops came after and they took more stuff and they caught the people, but I don't know. Nothing I be hearing be making a lot of sense to me, but who knows? Maybe it is the truth, but from what I'm seeing, it seems like a lot of people are just chasing this clout. So that's first thing first. Be cognizant, be conscious of the stories you're hearing. Some of them just aren't real, so use your brain and see, like, does this make sense? Secondly, you gotta think about the type of females, the type of people that are really getting into these situations. What type of females are they going for? So let's just say not every woman in Medellin or Colombia is like that. Not every woman is here to set you up or do stuff to you. More than likely, these guys met these females out here and they had bad intentions when they met them and they probably got in too deep. And that's not to say it happened to everybody like that, but more than likely they were looking for a good night, for how Drake say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time type of vibe. So they got into it with the wrong females, and you know that happens. But it just goes to show, when you come to another country, come with the right intentions, try to look for, something beforehand. Don't just get here and try to make something happen fast, because look, it could get you in problems. So I think a lot of those stories are kind of coming from this mindset that people are, coming here and having these fast relations and getting themselves into sticky situations. So my best advice is to come here before, find somebody solid, like get to know them, like, fill each other out, see what type of person they are, get valuable information. Do they have kids? Where do they live? Like, don't just, hook up and just know if you do, it comes with consequences. And those consequences couldn't be getting drugged and robbed, which, seems to be the topic of discussion nowadays. So it's just something to keep in mind, man. Like, we have all these different outlets. You got Tinder and Latin Cupid Love and all this stuff that you could actually go vet these people, talk to them weeks or at least days in advance to kind of get an idea where their head is at, so it doesn't happen to you. And thirdly, guys, I think it kind of connects to number two. People are just not thinking that, this could happen to them. People are just completely lacking, completely putting their guards down, letting their guards down. And it seems to me from all the stories I hear, these people are just acting like they knew these people for years, having them over, doing all of this crazy stuff, leaving everything open and out. Like, it doesn't make sense. So make sure you treat the interaction like it is. It's a stranger, it's a desconocida, like you don't know this person. So you want to be as safe as you could be, stay alert, and treat the situation like it is, like somebody you don't know, like literally somebody who you just met off the street. Treat them like it is. So that's it. I just want to say some quick things. Creo que Kelly nos va a contar más de este tema, pero un poco más tarde. But gonna finish right now with 3 safety tips that I recommend everybody do. So first, I want to say, if you have someone over, make sure you put all your stuff in a concentrated spot, and I'll put a video of how that should look. You want to put it on the side of your bed, everything tucked away, nice, and you want to, if this person is staying over, you want to sleep on that side of the bed, so it makes it a little harder for, if something's gonna happen, being robbed wise. Everything is tucked away right by the side of your side of the bed, so it's hard for anybody to get over there. That's the first thing you want to do. Secondly, you want to never take your eye off your drink. And it's sad that, you in your apartment, you in your place, but you got to remember, this is not your apartment, it's an Airbnb. This is not my apartment, it's an Airbnb. But if you live in here, especially for a long time, it can get confusing. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, dang, this is my place, this is my house. But it's not. So treat it like that. And anybody you have come over, make sure you always keep an eye on your drink. Don't leave your drink open. Sad to say, if you got a bottle, if you brought a bottle, put it somewhere next to you, so because if you leave it in a refrigerator, you go to the bathroom, boom. Even if you go with your drink, you pour again. Now you're in a situation, so make sure you keep that bottle with you. You keep it in a nice place where you know it's at, and always just keep an eye on your stuff. Make sure everything is, like I said, in one specific place, so you can keep it guarded as best as you can. Lastly, and I think this one is the most important, make sure you lock the door from the inside out. And of course, if you get drugged, it's not going to matter, but lock the door from the inside, so it's kind of impossible for anybody to leave if they don't have that key. So make sure you do that. I think it's the best guard for this, because even if you lock the door from the inside, they can't leave. And if you tuck the key away, if you don't have it in your pocket, they'll check your pocket and leave. But if you tuck the key away in a secret spot, they're going to start panicking, making mistakes, and probably just be locked in for the night, honestly. So those are 3 tips that, can really help you save some time. But I'm going to pass it over. Cali nos va a contar unas cosas sobre este tema, pero en un minuto. Ok, quédate ahí. Like I was saying, guys, so I'm gonna speak in Spanish right now, so guys, put your subtitles on, remember. Entonces, como estaba diciendo, que dice que hay mucha gente aquí, muchos hombres gringos, digamos, que están robados, drogados. ¿Qué quiere decir sobre este tema?
Creo que muchos de los extranjeros que vienen aquí a Colombia vienen con la intención de conseguir mujeres. Ajá. Cuando se enfrentan a lugares como discotecas, plazas o lugares concurridos, siempre buscan chicas muy atractivas físicamente, pero no necesariamente todas las mujeres están en disposición de conocerlos, ni tampoco están en disposición de estar con ustedes. Entonces, hay algunos casos que se han evidenciado de que algunas de estas chicas muy atractivas buscan personas extranjeras que vienen pues con dólares, euros, que pues es una moneda un poco más costosa que la moneda colombiana, y digamos que utilizan sustancias en el alcohol o en las bebidas que ellos estén tomando para drogarlos y posteriormente robarlos, lo que aquí se conoce como hacerles el paseo millonario, que es donde usan sus tarjetas de crédito, su dinero en efectivo, si tienen pertenencias de valor como joyas, celulares, cámaras, y pues ellas utilizan su físico y su sensualidad para acercarse a los hombres. Entonces digamos que es algo que hay que tener especial cuidado cuando vienen aquí. No porque vayan a ser todas, no son todas, pero hay que tener precaución de cómo cuido mis pertenencias, cómo cuido lo que estoy tomando y consumiendo en el bar o donde esté.
Así es, exacto. Y de casualidad, ¿tú sabes el nombre de la droga que usan?
Hay varias. Hay algunas que son...
mezcla con la bebida y cosas
sí, así. Principalmente se llama escopolamina.
Ajá.
O comúnmente lo conocen como burundanga. Bueno, tiene varios nombres, pero es escopolamina, y hay algunos que también usan sustancias de medicamentos psiquiátricos y se combinan con el alcohol, generando pues que la persona no
Drogado.
esté drogada, pero pueda estar en un nivel de conciencia donde pueda dar las claves de los cajeros, las claves del celular y
Todo
puedan acceder a toda la información de la persona.
Ok, gracias, muchas gracias. Alright, so guys, you heard it here first. Creo que Kelly dijo todo que necesitamos saber. Entonces aquí lo dejamos. Look guys, it's your boy El Check-In. It's just a double reminder, it is not every woman, no es todas las mujeres aquí son
No.
así, no. It's a select type of women or un poco. No es todo. So come to Colombia, guys. It's safe. It's great, but you just use your senses. Como Kelly dijo que ten cuidado aquí, solo eso, with your things and everything. So you're gonna leave it like that. All right. What's up, guys? If you like the shirt you see me wearing in this video or any of my other videos, check out the description box below to get yours. Peace out. Ciao.